Well, if you look the core teaching
Yes.
of the Buddha, Buddhism represents as a way of life. It means, how to live a simple life, a happy life, peaceful life, So, Buddhism is a practical method to liberating oneself, means yourself, to free from suffering. This is a big concept about the suffering, and how to free from it, how to achieve the enlightenment. So that's why there is teaching in Buddhism how to keep a simple life or the balance in your life. But you know what? I'm not only talking about the Western people who are not following Buddhist philosophy. I'm talking about to everyone in Buddhist culture, in also different country, in different religion, different faith or beliefs. People what are looking nowadays, more they have, more they want, So everyone has craving, wanting, This is part of our life, part of our attachment. So what Buddha taught us to understand yourself. Okay, you have attachment, good. But how to balance of your attachment, and not to, attach too much of your wanting, of your craving to your greatness. So when you want, you have, then you want more and more. It's like a kind of dwelling. I want more and more. That kind of things bring you suffering, because in our life it's never enough. So that's why we should learn to know how to balance between your internal and external, two main things.
Okay.
Yeah. So externally, to live a simple life, happy life, we should learn to have a moral life, not to doing bad to you, not to doing bad to others. If you follow Buddhist way, there has 5 precepts. If you follow in different religions, they have commandments. Those are the moral life, Then if we apply meditation, you will have the inner calmness, peace in your mind, So what I'm going to say between internal and external. So here, external, the simple things, 5 main basic things that what we need, what we want. Shelter, food, clothing, medication, and education. All right? So those kind of things when you have, you can live a simple life. You will have the good livelihood. All right? So nowadays, what can you see? People are, more they have, more they want. So they dwelling with the craving, the greediness, want more and more, So people, externally, they have a lot of things. Big car, big home, big money. So externally, okay, but internally, not okay. Internally, no peace, no happiness, no calm in their mind. So it's no balance between internal and external. So that's why that 5 things that I told you, you have that, and you have good livelihood, you have moral, you also meditate, simple. And the internal peace and happiness is coming from your intention, your action. So you should learn not to do bad to you, to others, like avoiding doing bad, and also keep your moral life, not to harming, not to telling lies, not to involved with the intoxicant, and many things like that. Okay. And then you keep practice meditation, So simply, as I told you before,
Yes.
Train your moral, mental, and wisdom, Okay. Understand the truth and accept it. Don't dwell on that. So basically, you will get the inner peace.
Okay, what I understand, meaning that you guide people to balance our life.
Yes.
It means that we able to gain and have those materials, and when we have a moral like good heart, compassion, loving kindness, to balance what we have, so we can have a lot of those things but share. Is it what I understand right? Because some people run business and they have to get those benefit from the interest of the company, so they gain a lot, but what I understand, balance mean the more we get, also the more we have to share. Is it one way to understand about balance of gaining and I think being middle of the capitalism or consumerism, like we also have to think about others. So in this point, it's okay, right, to have a lot of business and in the same time we support some non-profit organizations, some foundation, and so I think we need some budget and income to run all this charity work. And in my point of view, we need gaining, but in the same time we can create some benefit for the others.
Yes.
This is one of the right view, right understanding.
Yeah, it's also part of the moral and also part of the how to say loving kindness, compassion that we talk about.
Okay.
So while ago, I told you something about the balance. So I was basically explained to keep balance between internal and external. So externally, people have a lot of things, but they don't have inner peace, internal peace. Okay, so that's you. Externally, you can find many things. You have very good job. You are educated. You are a rich man. You can buy the things, whatever you want. You can You can build big house or whatever, big expensive fancy car, gold, whatever. You can do that. You can have private jet or ship, very big boat or whatever. So more you have external, how to say, power, the power of money. More you have power, more you're rich. It's externally.
Yes.
But you can see, I don't mean all the rich people. There are some rich people, I'm sure. They are name of rich, they have power of money, but they have no internal peace.
All right.
So that is the internal peace. You cannot spend money to get it.
Okay.
You have to practice to gain yourself. So what I want to say is the kind of meditation practice is to know about your mind, to keep calm and relaxed, to find the internal peace, And also you can find by doing good, avoiding bad, as I told you, sharing your loving kindness, compassion, follow your moral training like 5 precepts or 10 commandments, whatever have in other religion. You don't only have to follow Buddhist way.
Yes.
No matter which religion you are, you follow your moral, and to be mindful whatever happened, to accept it, not to dwell on that, to free from your stressness or suffering. Those kind of things that I want to say, how to keep balance within your moral, internal and external things, And also, as you said, there are so many businessmen, rich people, I don't mean they are only gaining money,
Yes.
They also spending something, supporting to someone, it's also actually to practice their loving kindness, compassion, So that's why actually if you train your mental, like you meditate, automatically your loving kindness, compassion develop. You want to do more good things. You want to share more your kindness and compassion. You can see all the living beings equal. You will know your greatness and how to let it go. When you have enough, you're happy for that, and you want to share with others. When you gain something more, you're also happy, and you have also loving kindness, compassion to share with others. So it's kind of keep balance, Yeah, that's what I want to say in earlier.